Greetings, international CHRIE colleagues and friends. I come to you today to give you some of our organizational updates and happenings. My name is Joy Dickerson. I work for Delaware County Community College in Media, Pennsylvania. I come to you today as the CHRIE president for 2020-2021. And so lots of things going on in our organization. And I first want to start by sort of reminding you that we're in Federation Conference season and so much excitement is going on. West Federation kicked things off last weekend with a wonderful, well-planned, well-executed conference. Kudos to the Federation. And probably by the time you get this video, we'll have had yet another amazing Federation conference by SEXA. The weekend of March 6th, NINA will provide their conference, and then we move into the end of March with Euro-CRIE conference. That would be March 30th and 31st. And then APAC has planned their conference for June 2nd through 4th. And so just so much opportunity for us in this virtual environment to jump on each other's conferences now and get a little extra networking in, a little more education, and an opportunity also to share your discoveries and knowledge. So I encourage you to participate and engage and stay tuned with all of these Federation conferences. Don't forget also that the annual CHRIE conference will happen the week of July 26th. It also is a virtual conference. I urge you to get your paper submissions in. The deadline for presentation and submission is March 7th. So I also want to give you another little piece of good news, which we think is a very good piece. A very big piece of good news is that despite the fact that we had no conference last year, we did end the year net positive. And so that is due in large part to our finance committee. They revised, they reworked our budget throughout the year. Our thanks to Leah Dobson and Lisa Slevich for guiding that process. And also to Kevin Anderson in the office trying to contain costs throughout the year and the staff. And so with all of these folks all pulling together, we did end up on the positive side. So that's a very big achievement. So I also, with that said, as we're working through this year's budget, I just want to remind you that membership renewals are due, and if you have a colleague that you would like to bring into the fold, please do so. Now's the time. There's lots of excitement, there's lots of energy in CHRIE, and a lot of programming going on that we believe is of value. I also want to take this opportunity to provide thanks and congratulations to our two new interim editors of JHTC. That would be Doctors Lee Chun Lin and Eve Ren. And they will be joining Dr. Poju and sort of guiding the JHTC through 2022. The steering committee is in the final stages of developing their reports. We have 16 project teams diligently working. Those reports all come in by the end of February, and the board will be reviewing those reports in early March. So I just want to thank all of those folks, 80 plus people, all of our dedicated members just sort of pitching in and helping us to sort of determine where we are and where we really hope CHRIE can be. And so we thank you all for your participation. The other thing, honestly, is the results and the outcomes of these reports will also help us to, fully capture a job description for our new leader. The leadership search will begin in mid-March. So I also want to just sort of give you a little heads up that the membership committee under the direction of Miranda Kitterlin Lynch, they have been working all year to develop new membership categories. That would be new pricing with the appropriate member services. Listen, we're really trying to broaden the net, capture the needs of all who are advocates of hospitality education. And so, there's great pricing well for all, but we're also reaching out to adjunct faculty and part-time faculty, to graduate students, to retirees, and so emerging nations. And so we just really would like to make sure that we're sort of enlarging the scope of our membership. So the other really good thing that I just want to mention about this proposal is that the packages now, many of the packages, not all, many of the packages also include associate members, so that we can bring some of your colleagues again into the organization for some good networking, for some great education and opportunities to share. And each participating university would have a certain number of associates that they could bring in with them. So this is all very exciting. The board is again going to be reviewing it this week. And so just again, stay tuned for that announcement. And then the other thing that I want to share with you is the whole process of revitalizing our special interest groups. Dr. Donna Albano from Stockton University has pulled together our existing SIG chairs that currently there are 24 of them. We could be looking to expand the number of those groups as well. But the point is that she and the committee are looking to formalize the role, if you will, of the chair, the number of SIGs, what their purpose is, when they might meet. And so it's really, it's a very big effort. But the point is that each of us then has kind of a home, a special interest group of peers and colleagues, right, that share the same interests, that are like-minded. And so this we see as a very big value for CHRIE, and you will hear a lot more about this. We're very excited about this. So our thanks to all of those on that team as well. All right, folks, I believe that that's my update for this time. I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.